Imagine a river so divine that its origin is said to bridge the heavens and the earth. This is the Ganges, not merely a river but a celestial entity, revered across ages in the tapestry of Hindu mythology. High in the celestial realms, the story unfolds with the Ganges as a heavenly river, born from the very essence of purity and sanctity. It was to descend to earth to bring salvation to mankind, a divine intervention requested by the ancient sages. Yet, its descent was so potent that it threatened to shatter the earth. Here enters Lord Shiva, the deity of destruction and regeneration in Hinduism, who captures the roaring Ganges in the dense, matted locks of his hair, gently releasing her into the mortal world. As the Ganges emerges from the Gangotri Glacier, high in the mystic Himalayas, it begins its earthly journey. The glacier, a serene expanse of ice and snow, marks the physical manifestation of her mythical descent. From here, the river flows with a purpose, meandering through valleys and forests, whispering the secrets of the heavens to the earth below. In its waters lies a profound symbolism. The Ganges is not just a body of water, it is a purifier, believed to wash away the sins of those who bathe in its sacred currents. This belief is deeply embedded in Hindu rituals, where the waters are used for purification in ceremonies, symbolizing the removal of impurities, both physical and spiritual. Devotees flock to its banks with deep reverence, seeking not just the cleansing of their sins, but a renewal of their spiritual essence. Every drop of the Ganges carries a story, a legend of divine grace and mortal redemption. Her presence is a soothing balm to the restless souls, a silent witness to centuries of human existence, intertwining with the divine narrative. Beyond mythology, the Ganges holds a lifeline for millions. Originating from the icy sanctuaries of the Himalayas, this mighty river journeys through the vast plains of India, nurturing life in its wake. As the Ganges flows, it supports not just the spiritual aspirations of countless souls, but also the very real, earthly needs of agriculture, industry, and communities that line its banks. The river's path is a vibrant artery through which the pulse of the nation can be felt. Towns and cities, ancient and bustling, have risen on its shores, each a testament to the river's life-giving bounty. The Ganges is a cradle of biodiversity, hosting an array of ecosystems that are as diverse as the cultures that celebrate its sanctity. From the snow-clad peaks where it begins to the fertile deltas where it meets the sea, the river supports an astonishing array of life forms. Yet, this venerable river faces trials of modern existence. Pollution burdens the Ganges, a river once seen as the epitome of purity. Industrial waste, urban runoff, and ritualistic offerings blend into a concoction that threatens the health of the river and the millions who depend on it. The spiritual and physical purity of the Ganges is under siege, calling for a balance between reverence and practical preservation. The Ganges, thus, is not only a spiritual icon, but also a crucial resource, embodying both providence and challenge. The Ganges is more than a river. It's a flow of healing, both spiritual and physical. As we delve deeper into the waters of wellness, we uncover the river's profound connection to Ayurveda, the ancient Indian science of life and longevity. Believed to contain herbs and minerals from the Himalayas, the waters of the Ganges are imbued with therapeutic properties that are integral to Ayurvedic medicine. Bathing in these sacred waters, many believe, can purify the body and empower the soul, harmonizing the balance of physical and spiritual well-being. Along the verdant banks of this mighty river, the practices of yoga and meditation find a natural home. Here, seekers and sages alike gather at dawn, unfurling their mats to align their bodies and minds with the rhythmic flow of the Ganges. Yoga, an ancient discipline for achieving balance and health, resonates with the river's gentle strength. Each posture and breath invites tranquility, mirroring the serene flow of the waters beside which they are practiced. Meditation, too, blossoms in this sacred setting. The soft murmur of the river complements the meditator's quest for inner silence. It's here that many find the stillness necessary to dive deep into the reservoirs of their inner self. The Ganges, with its tranquil and persistent flow, teaches the art of letting go, of allowing life's currents to pass without resistance, unveiling profound layers of peace and enlightenment. The psychological and spiritual impacts of such practices by the Ganges are profound. Narratives from those who have experienced the river's transformative powers speak of dramatic shifts in perspective, of burdens eased and spirits lifted. The act of immersing oneself in the holy waters or simply sitting by its side often leads to powerful moments of self-realization and renewal. In its serene flow, many find a path to wellness, a testament to the Ganges' enduring legacy as a source of renewal. Every year, millions embark on pilgrimages along the Ganges, seeking enlightenment and purification. This river, flowing through the heart of India, is not just a body of water but a sacred entity, hosting grand congregations of faith and spirituality. Among these, the Kumbh Mela stands out, a festival so immense it is visible from space. Devotees from every corner of the globe gather in millions, drawn by their shared belief in the purifying powers of the Ganges. They come to bathe in the sacred waters, a ritual believed to cleanse the soul and grant liberation from the cycle of rebirth. The river, during such times, transforms into a divine stage where the human and celestial mingle. These pilgrimages are more than religious ceremonies. They are profound communal experiences that bind individuals together in the pursuit of spiritual growth. As pilgrims immerse themselves in the holy waters, they dissolve differences, forging bonds that transcend social and cultural boundaries. This collective journey fosters a unique camaraderie, a sense of belonging to something greater than oneself. The emotional landscapes that unfold along these pilgrimages are rich and varied. Stories of hope, redemption, and spiritual awakening are carried along the river's currents. For many, the Ganges is a mother, a healer, who guides them through the cycles of life and death, sorrow and joy, into the arms of spiritual rebirth. The Ganges thus serves not merely as a river but as a passage to the divine, a conduit for spiritual journeys. As the sun sets over the Ganges, it leaves behind a trail of reflective thoughts. The Ganges, a river that has witnessed the ebb and flow of civilizations, not only holds a mirror to the rich tapestry of India's cultural and spiritual life, but also underscores an ecological narrative that is equally poignant. This sacred river, revered by millions, serves as a lifeline and a symbol of purity and renewal. Yet it is this very sanctity and the life it supports that are under threat from pollution and unsustainable practices. Throughout our journey along the Ganges, we've seen how its waters are not just physical entities, but reservoirs of spiritual significance. They cleanse the soul and offer solace to those who seek peace along its banks. The Ganges also nurtures the land it traverses, supporting diverse ecosystems and providing essential resources to the communities that live along its shores. Its cultural importance is monumental, hosting rituals and ceremonies that date back thousands of years, thus maintaining a vital connection with the past. However, the future of the Ganges hangs in a delicate balance. It beckons us to consider what steps we can take, both personally and collectively, to preserve the sanctity and health of this vital artery of life. Whether it's through supporting cleaner water initiatives, engaging in sustainable tourism, or simply spreading awareness about its plight, every action contributes to the river's preservation. This reflection by the river is not just about the water's journey from the Himalayas to the sea, but is also a metaphor for our own spiritual quests. It challenges us to look inward, to cleanse our intentions, and to reflect on our actions. How we treat this sacred river reflects our respect for nature, and by extension, ourselves. In the quiet ripples of the Ganges, we find reflections of our own souls urging us to seek, to preserve, and to cherish.